You're right there, YouTube. It is Crackoon again, bringing you another gameplay. Commentator man, we're here again, bring you some more Modern Warfare 3. Like I do, gonna be bringing you a 6v6 domination on the new map Parish. Obviously not from the Elite TDM Dom and Kill Confirmed playlist, because as I've stated, it got released to the public. I've already gone on about this 24 hours to hands-on downtime for the Elite paying customer on Xbox Live for the final Modern Warfare 3 DLC ever. But you know, 24 hours, it's over and done with. I mean, they've completely taken away the Elite playlist. Boom, Collection 4 playlist, that's all that's there. No more Elite playlist. I prefer to be playing in Elite, personally, because I know the people in there are competitive and actually have some skill to them, rather than in the public playlist where everybody's using noob tubes thinking it's Modern Warfare 2. Everybody's using support, dropping stealth bombers like it's nothing. Everybody's using RPGs, trollololol, etc, whatever. You know, I mean, come on, whatever. You know the class. ACR, I think, did I already say that? I don't even know. ACR, dual attachments, extended mag suppressor. I'm running a perks up, Scavenger Pro, Hardline Pro, Stalker Pro. I'm running a portable radar and a bouncing Betty as my lethal and tactical. I'm running a specialist drive package, so for my first perk, I unlock Assassin, second Blind Eye, third Sleight of Hand. I've got an MP9 suppressed secondary, which you do actually see within this gameplay, because most of the times, I don't know, I tend not to pull out my secondary weapon. I'm just more of a person who's gonna stick with the primary and get the scavenger packs, or pick up another primary weapon. Maybe more getting the scavenger packs and stuff for the first. You know, it is what it is anyway. But you see how the MP9 does come into play very beneficially. It comes into play at a very beneficial moment, or whatever. You'll see how it goes down. Anyway, right. So yeah, as I've said, it's been released to the public. All the Collection 4, you know, including all the maps, Offshore, Decommission, Parish, Boardwalk, can't remember the last one to save my life, whatever it is, you know, what was the fuck's the other one? Gulch, boom, Gulch. I can always remember all of them except one, and the one always changes that I can't remember. It's never the same one. Whatever, beyond the point, getting on with it, doing like we do. What I'm gonna do, like I've been doing for most of these commentaries, well, it's a beasting gameplay. I mean, I go 52-7 and get a M.O.A.B on Parish, a double M.O.A.B choke. We're like 80 points into the game. I've got the M.O.A.B or the M.O.A.B. I've gone on about pronunciation and stuff like that. If you keep an eye on the bottom left-hand corner at the score, well, you'll see when we get to around 80 points, boom, that's when I get the M.O.A.B. So you've got something to kind of correlate it to, but it's very, very soon. Very soon. It's not too long. So it's a pretty fast M.O.A.B. I set myself up for the double, and I think I can get it. I really do think I can get a double on this map without, like, I don't know, because I'm running solo as well. That's the other aspect you've got to look at this now. I'm running solo. Literally all day yesterday I was trying for M.O.A.Bs or playing with people. Couldn't get one. I'll go off and play on my own solo, like, towards the end of the night. Boom. 2 games, 2 M.O.A.Bs. I don't know. I think it's maybe because I was using my teammates as cannon fodder, and I don't prefer to do that while I'm playing with people, even though I know that I play with people that do that sometimes. I don't know, whatever. Beyond the point, getting on with it, doing like we do, giving you what I know from me to you. MP9 beasting, as you see it there. I ran out of ammo, just straight up ran out of ammo on the ACR. Boom, had to pull out the MP9. It worked. And then literally it leads me, well, it carries me right over to the M.O.A.B or the M.O.A.B, literally. But anyway, right, moving on with it, getting on with it, doing, I can't even get my words out. Moving on with it, getting on with it, doing like we do. Tips and tricks, no tricks. Tips and tactics. It's tactics, that's mine. No. Tips and tactics, not tricks, because I'm not really showing you any tricks. Whatever, I'm a little bit hyper today. I don't know why, whatever. Trips. There's the M.O.A.B. 80 points into the game, so you know, it's kind of a quick M.O.A.B, and I set myself up, and don't get me wrong, I do go on a pretty beasting streak, but you know, support gets in my way, shotgun strikers like that get in my way, you know, whatever. Anyway, getting on with it, tips and tactics, right? Weapon wise, I don't know, stick to you kind of, well, obviously I'm using the ACR, but I was using the ACR for a specific reason into which I wanted to get the M.O.A.B. So, you know, it's kind of why I'm using the gun. Weapons wise, I think you're going to see a lot of shotgun domination. Quite a lot of shotgun domination. Maybe even more shotgun domination than like SMG domination. You know, if you look at the kill feed just for like a quick second, you'll see that there's a lot of assault rifles in there. Very few SMGs. You know, it's kind of a very varied amount of what's going on. I mean, you're seeing the MP7s, you're seeing a couple of PP90s, you're seeing a couple of P90s, then you get a striker, then you get a UMP, then, you know, I'm looking at it now, there's quite a few it's an SMG kind of map, because it's kind of short to mid-range, but if you know how to play the map in the right playstyle, then, you know, getting an assault rifle which is long range to mid-range, you know, it really does work in your favour, because you can distance yourself and control the engagement from your enemy, especially if they're using like really, like, you know, close quarters weapons. You don't want to be giving them that advantage with that close quarters weapon, you know what I'm saying here? Like here for instance, I just literally flank them, get a triple spray, you know. With that scenario, if I was only just moving down from the hovercraft towards A, if they were all watching me there with, like, you know, SMGs or shotguns or something like that, I'm done. I'm done. Short range, I'm done. That's why I always try and, like, use the longer distances with the assault rifle. You know what I'm saying? Because it's very kind of, you know, deceptive, this map, because there is a lot of sightlines on it that I don't think a lot of people are aware of. I mean, hovercraft to A, that perfect sightline there is just a great example, as well as that sightline there down the corridor through the middle, as well as down there past the jeep towards B. There's a lot of sightlines that people don't realise, and because this map is so kind of funneled and chokehold-esque kind of setup and all that kind of stuff, it makes people think that it's a good map for rushing, but what the smarter player does is they will hold down them choke points, lock them down into the funnel and just murder them all. You know, that's the way it is. It turns into a massacre for the smarter player. I mean, the rusher, don't get me wrong, the rusher can be very successful on this map, but you've got to make sure that you ain't got the smarter player who's sitting there watching the sideline and he's going to fuck you up. You see, you got to fight fire with fire. People don't understand this shit. Anyway, that is a very valid point which I've just given to you right now, and it's pretty much taken up most of the commentary, well, half the commentary in which I've been talking about this and stuff. Tactics wise, stay along A and C, as you see what I've been pretty much doing the whole game. Casually maneuver yourself round to like the tailor shop, which you're seeing what I've been picking myself kills up along, you know, where the jeep is and where I got the triple kill. You know, that kind of sightline as well, where they're kind of spawning off B and they're trying to come to A. You can kind of pick up a very, like, well, you can pick yourself up a lot of kills there. Also, this part around C itself, when you've actually got the enemies spawning in the parish itself and they're coming out of that little doorway, I don't tend to like to be in the parish because it's like a freeway entrance, so, you know, you've kind of got multiple ways in which the enemies can come in, and also with it being extremely open, explosives kind of become a problem, shotgun becomes a problem. There's very little cover in the parish itself, like from C to B. So, you know, you've got to make sure you know how to, if you're going to go up in the parish, you've got to make sure you know what to do. Make sure you've got the advantage of cover when going into the parish, because literally, if you're going into the parish from C, they will all be spawning on B, and they've literally got two entrances that funnel into C around like the orange dumpster, or not the dumpster, like the skip or whatever. You know, you've got to make sure you're careful when you're coming into that. I tend not to even go in there. But anyway, 50 something to something, 52 to 7, Parish M.O.A.B, ACR, Domination, support, whatever. I'm done. Peace!